All right, guys, here we go. So this is actually a big deal right here. The Justice Department is suing 6 large landlords for algorithmic pricing scheme that harms millions of American renters. So this is the Biden DOJ running through the tape, as Ryan Grimm points out here. Here, I'll give you some more on this. AI costs American renters over $3.6 billion annually, according to a new report. So, in other words, if all these landlords got together in a smoke-filled back room and said, "Mwahaha, let's all set prices together so that we can price gouge these people," mwahaha, if they were to do that, that would be illegal. That would be price fixing. That's unacceptable. They'd be committing a crime, right? But they found a way to do that, effectively do that, through a different avenue. And the way they do that is they all use this AI price fixing system. And so the end result is the same, like it's a smoke-filled back room. And they were getting away with it until now. So here, let's dive in. They say, this is from Judd Legum, the property management software used by many corporate landlords, RealPage, is deploying AI to artificially inflate rental prices in the U.S. by more than $3.6 billion annually. That's crazy, bro. You're just robbing renters. According to a new report by the White House Council of Economic Advisors, RealPage, owned by the private equity firm Thoma Bravo, includes a tool called AI Revenue Management that provides recommendations for rental prices based on data from competitors. The features, according to the CEA, the Department of Justice, and class action lawsuits, facilitates price coordination, it allows individual landlords to act as if they are a single dominant landlord and use their collective market power to increase profits by setting higher prices. According to the CEA, nearly 1 in every 4 rental in the multifamily housing sector uses a RealPage pricing algorithm. In some metropolitan areas, including Atlanta and Dallas, more than 50% of multifamily units use RealPage to set prices. And then what happens is, so a lot of these landlords are in part of this RealPage thing, and then the ones who aren't, they just go based off the market in the sense that they see what the RealPagers are setting it at, and they're like, okay, we're going to do the same thing, right? So functionally, the whole marketplace is corrupted. The CEA report is the first effort to quantify the difference between prices set by landlords using RealPage and prices in a truly competitive market. Looking at data from 2023, the CEA found that algorithmic pricing costs renters in algorithm-utilizing units $70 a month, or 4% of rent on average nationally. In 6 metro areas, Atlanta, Denver, Dallas, DC, Riverside, and Tampa, the price increase attributable to RealPage exceeds $100 a month. In aggregate, the CEA estimates that RealPage costs American renters $3.6 billion in 2023. This underestimates the true impact of RealPage's AI price setting tool because it does not include the price effects on rental units that do not use pricing algorithms. In other words, landlords that do not use RealPage can increase their prices because their competition has set higher prices using RealPage. These increases are not included in the CEA's estimate. So yeah, it's even more than $3.6 billion then. You're getting robbed to the tune of maybe 7, 8, 9 billion. And so the feds are now suing RealPage for violating antitrust law. The new CEA report builds on a civil antitrust lawsuit filed in August by the DOJ and the attorneys general of 8 states. The lawsuit alleges that RealPage is perpetuating an unlawful scheme to decrease competition among landlords in apartment pricing. The software, according to the DOJ, deprives renters of the benefits of competition on apartment leasing terms and harms millions of Americans. RealPage uses AI tools to eliminate the need for landlords to meet in a smoke-filled room to illegally coordinate prices. Now, by the way, their reaction to this, they say, every time we give a number, we're just recommending something. It's not law that they have to accept it. But come to find out, you have to apply to lower that number, and 99% of the time, they reject the attempt to lower the number. So, I mean, it is what it is. It is a price-fixing cartel that is robbing Americans. So the way to address this, it's honestly a two-front thing. 100% support the DOJ lawsuit here. They need to bust up the cartel effectively. They need to ban using this AI price-fixing algorithm scheme, but also at the same time, build more housing units, right? Simple supply-demand thing. If you attack it from both angles, I mean, you would have prices would just absolutely plummet, and people would be able to afford it and not spend a preposterous percentage of their income on keeping a roof over their head. And so, really, really wild story. Again, this is the Department of Justice and Biden in his final term towards the end sort of going YOLO mode. But look, I don't know the way it works. I don't know the rules. I don't know if these cases will continue when Trump gets in there and he'll let them come to fruition, or if the second he gets in there, he's like, we're done with that, right? Because that's what he did last time with the predatory payday loan industry. Trump came in, he took $1 million from them for his inauguration. Then as soon as he got in there, he dropped the new regulations that were supposed to go into effect against them, and he dropped the court cases that were being waged against them. So all of Obama's good work in that instance, he threw it out. And so is he going to do the same thing here? We'll see. He probably will. Anything that's bad is what I assume he's going to do. But man, I hope the DOJ follows through on this and gets some W's because people need it. Housing prices are out of this world. Hey, y'all, do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time in the algorithm. Click the bell as well for notifications when videos drop, and watch that video on screen right now. You know you want to.